Jason Todd's new look. Let's talk about that.
All those moments will be lost.
Hey, Universe, and welcome back to the web's first must-see comic nerd culture show. Welcome to Comic Universe, guys. I'm your host, as always, C-Dubs. And, guys, I'm riding solo on this video. I am your kingpin of comic culture, guys. And we are talking about the redesign of Jason Todd's Red Hood. So it was announced a couple of days ago, or I should say maybe about a week ago, that basically that starting in Red Hood and the Outlaws number 26 this September, Jason Todd basically is going to undergo a whole new transformation. He's going to have a new look, new weapons, a new mission. He's teaming back up with Arsenal, which is dope. I'm a huge Roy Harper fan, so the fact that the two of them are getting back together, they're kind of like the two redheaded stepchilds of their respective families, and they're like these, brothers in arms, if you will. They're kind of like, Batman and Superman. They just really mesh really well together, and I've always loved it. And starting in Red Hood and the Outlaws number 26, he's supposed to be even more brutal, if even that's possible. I don't know how in God's name that's even gonna happen, but it apparently is going to be. Artist Pete Woods is actually going to is going to be the new artist on the book. Not too familiar with his work, but as you guys can see in the picture that we're going to have on his new design, first and foremost, just kind of looking at it, he kind of just looks like a ninja that's pulled right out of maybe Mortal Kombat. It doesn't look bad. The helmet is so iconic to me. And I really know, and I know that I'm really going to miss it. Now, there's a chance that it's still there under the actual hood itself, but the hood itself also makes a lot of sense. Clearly, we could see some katanas. His new logo, it's kind of looks like a mashup between like Nightwing, his own eyes, and the bat symbol. I'm not really feeling the logo very well. But I do love the fact that he looks like he's carrying around a crowbar. I think this should have been something that he's done and had since the very beginning. Like, yeah, sure, he could use guns and knives and weapons and bombs and swords and daggers and spears. Doesn't matter. He should always have carried that trusty crowbar at the very end. It just would have been very, the symbolism of it just would have spoken volumes. And I'm kind of excited that we're actually going to be getting that with this. I'm actually like that the fact that he's getting that crowbar to carry around as well as teaming back up with Arsenal, dude, that's just freaking awesome to me. Like, I am so stoked. Like, this is like I've kind of fallen off of Red Hood and the Outlaws, but dude, I'm back. I'm going out tomorrow, getting number 25, issue 25, and I'm getting ready for an issue 26 in September. So I honestly can't wait for that. But yeah, I mean, he looks pretty cool. But at the very end of the day, I'm just slightly a little torn because of how much he looks like just like a typical ninja. Even has some similarities to because of the hood to Azrael. So I'm just not really feeling that too much either. But I'm open-minded to it. I can't wait to kind of see how it all plays out. I can't wait to see him and Roy back together, teaming up. See how their camaraderie is going to be. It does kind of suck that, every single time he turns around, he's being chastised or exiled from the Bat family, only to come back eventually. And he's exiled again after number 25. But we also found out, I don't know for sure because I haven't read the comic, but I've heard that Roy is going to find out, or if not, he's already found out, that his dad, who was in jail since he was a kid, love him, did want to be a part of his family, and wants to continue to be a part of his family now, essentially. I don't know if he's gotten out recently or, Jason has just found out about this, about his dad being in jail, or, that his dad had been writing him all these years. I don't know exactly how it's played out, but the idea of the fact that now he's going to have this influence and someone who maybe cares about him and loves him and wants to show it to him might change the character. He's supposed to be more brutal, but there's a chance that it may tone him down, and that might be kind of interesting. It is pretty cool. He is like the Punisher of the DC universe, in my opinion. So, you know, I kind of don't want him to tone too far down, but as long as he's that extreme, he's never going to be a fully included member into the Bat family, which does kind of suck. I hate sometimes how much of the redheaded stepchild he is. He really does get the bad end of it, especially since us fans, you know, originally are the ones that killed him off, and that just always kind of stuck with me. You know, I was like, that's kind of a shitty thing for us fans to do, to kill this little boy. But, you know, overall, I think this is a good look. It's a good way to kind of get some fresh eyes on the actual character and on the comic book, because again, I kind of fell off. I wasn't really interested. You know, I didn't really feel the Bizarro connection or anything like that, so I just fell off of the book. It was the first Rebirth book that I kind of fell off of, and it's sad because it's actually one of my favorite characters. And then when he was introduced into Injustice, I was like, okay, maybe I'll go back, and I never found the urge to go back to it. And anytime I read, you know, like the cliff notes of what was going on in the comic, I was like, it's whatever. But I am super excited now, guys. So Universe, tell us in the comments below, what do you guys think about the redesign? Are you guys excited? Are you excited for, you know, him and Roy getting back together? Guys, also, we're so close to 700. Please help us get there. We're almost there. We're like 20 away. Let's get that going, guys. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe if you haven't, if this is the first time you're checking us out. We basically cover everything that has to do with fan and nerd culture, if you will. We are huge conglomerates here. We cover everything that has anything to do with nerd culture. We don't just focus on one particular topic. We have all kinds of segments and ideas and discussions and verses and, you know, theories and all. We cover everything here at Comic Universe, guys. So click that subscribe button, click that bell. I guarantee you'll like some of our videos. And guys, till next time, I'm C-Dubs. This is Comic Universe, and we'll see you in that universe. Peace.